Assalamu alaikum and a very good day to the honorable judges and teachers. On this very fine day, I would like to present a speech about the advantages and disadvantages of online learning to students and pupils. With the occurrence of COVID-19 pandemic, the schools are closed and the pupils have to go through the online learning. Let's look at the pros and cons of this matter. Online education is a flexible instructional delivery system that encompasses any kind of learning that takes place via the internet. It has been found since the 1960s, but its adoption and popularization mainly started after the popularization of the internet and web. Ladies and gentlemen, let me start my speech by stating the first advantage. Online learning is more flexible. Students who may not have the ability to participate in traditional classes can often take online classes. They can schedule their time for education around their other work, such as helping their parents at home. Secondly, online learning is convenient. Students can complete their education from comfort of their home. They can lie in bed or recline on the sofa while reading or doing their homework. They can limit the need to travel to school, which also means time and cost savings. Additionally, students who can easily get distracted by the noise and distractions of regular classroom can set aside quiet space to study at home. Thirdly, it is a great opportunity for students to develop their skills in using the latest application available on the internet to connect with their teachers and classmates through email and in new virtual platforms such as Google Meet, Zoom, and Google Classroom. Through this exposure of this new application, they are able to replenish their skills and knowledge of these new apps for future advantages in college and workplace. Ladies and gentlemen, most people say that development and innovation is a double-edged sword. There's some downside of online learning. Firstly, students will have a limited social interaction with their teachers and friends. Online learning do not offer a same immediate and regular access to teachers and friends and classmates as traditional face-to-face classroom. The communication typically takes place through email and in virtual discussion forums. This can aid in learning technology, but it could negatively impact a student's ability to interact effectively with their teachers and with their teachers. Ask questions and get immediate help, especially for students who are in dire to improve their listening and speaking skills in languages. Moreover, for students and teachers who live in rural areas where internet connections are scarcely limited, can be truly left behind due to this long overdue infrastructure limitation. Most outskirt villages doesn't even have internet coverage in both cable broadband and 3G or 4G connection. Adding to that, this disadvantages could cost the students and teachers financially because they will have to travel to possible places where there is coverage and they will have to pay more for their mobile data allocation to use virtual conference as it consumes more data. For students who came from a lower income family, upgrading the mobile data or getting the latest mobile device are definitely not their top priority as they struggle to put food on the table. Other than that, online learning can benefit the self-disciplined students, but the lack of formal structure can be a pitfall for undisciplined and unmotivated students. Online learning does not offer a standard meeting time, regular and direct with their teachers and peers who can remind them of their assignment or motivate them to work harder. Online students who are lack of self-discipline can fall behind on their assignment, fail to study adequately by test deadlines, and ultimately suffer because lack of initiative by engaging teachers via email and phone. Ladies and gentlemen, I've lined out the pros and cons of online learning. Now, it is up to us to decide and analyze the best decision of this issue. Well then, I'm at the end of my speech. With that, I thank all for lending me your ears. I end my speech with thank you very much and goodbye.